Probably because the crew has been in the YouTube gaming scene for quite some time now, people have normally taken them for granted. But the fact is, they happen to be an extremely talented bunch of individuals. It's time that we get them back to the spotlight and talk a bit about them. If you wish to know what other YouTubers have been saying about them, then tag along. The way the crew is made up is quite unique. This way, no other group of gaming YouTubers could actually match them. They all are siblings who live in the exact same house, under the same roof, which makes their ideas pretty much synchronized. They have got plenty of time to talk their stuff through and discuss their ideas thoroughly with each other, which is something not everyone else has. Being siblings actually favors them a lot when it comes to this platform. Since the majority of their fan base is usually younger audiences, they normally get a lot more intrigued when they see a bunch of siblings doing some work together. Now, I'm not saying that everyone young gets along with their siblings very well. This is not the case for everyone out there. But nevertheless, the fact that a bunch of brothers and sisters are doing work together does make it seem a bit attractive. That comes with a lot of other benefits too. Everyone knows how to deal with each other, and since they know each other so well on a personal level, having a balanced professional life is way less hard for them as compared to the other groups out there. I am quite definite that a lot of you might relate to this point, that working in groups might get pretty daunting at times. No matter how cool it seems, it isn't always that fun. Yes, you might have days where you enjoy yourself to the fullest, but even then, getting work done when there are so many people giving their input or commenting about your work gets annoyingly difficult. With having that considered, not many YouTubers actually go for the group video making scheme. But it's funny, and her siblings went with it, and look how great things turned out for them. One of the major reasons why they have been so extremely successful in this regard is also because of the fact that they have so enormously been working hard. I'm sure other YouTubers also give their fair share of time and effort, but this group clearly tops the list of hard-working YouTubers. Having a group of people on a team also spreads the burden of work, which is one more advantage they've got for being in a team. And it's funny, and her crew have actually seen it for themselves that people like their content more when they make it as a team. Their records have been so much better as a team than they were when they were working individually, which to me is a good enough reason for them to be working together. And if you were actually to compare the crew with the other groups of Roblox YouTubers out there, you would see that no one else could compete with them in this field. Probably the two other groups that got as much fame as the crew are the Pals, which had Dennis in it, and the Squad of Inquisitor Master. Now, despite the fact that both of these two groups have a lot of credentials to their name, there is a number of reasons why I believe the crew happens to be way better than them. The Pals are long forgotten now, so there isn't much to talk about them. They've had their fair share of the spotlight when they were first emerging, but they were a bunch of money-hungry individuals who had pretty low morals. Now, I'm not here to diss any particular group, so before things get nasty with the Pals, let us move on to the other gaming group. The other group, who seems to be the only one competing with It's Funny's crew, is Inquisitor Master's Squad. They have been pretty good at the way they do it too, but even then, they lag behind the crew in so many factors. The Squad consists of successful YouTubers who had long worked as individuals, so working as a group is not necessarily their field of expertise. With that being said, we should also look into the amount of work both of these groups have been putting into their YouTube videos, because after all, both of them should be judged on how good the content they end up giving us is. In terms of quantity, the crew surpasses the Squad enormously, with the crew having a total of 1,781 videos and the Squad lagging behind with just over 1,300 videos. But the thing is, despite the additional number of videos, Inquisitor Master has more followers on her YouTube channel. That might be because of a number of reasons though. Here was my take on why the crew happens to be the best. You might agree to it or you might not, but there's no denying that they are awesome.